How's it going, guys, and welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we are taking a look at the Gatling Gun. If you'd like to farm the Gatling Gun for yourself, you're going to want to fast travel over to Devil's Razor over on Pandora, specifically taking the Boomtown fast travel station. From there, you're going to want to make your way up and towards Shiga's house, where you'll find a save station right out front, and making your way inside, where as long as you've completed the Shiga's All That side quest, Shiga will spawn. Kill her, and she can drop you the Gatling Gun. The Gatling Gun is a legendary Jacob's assault rifle, always being non-elemental, and being fully automatic. Sustained fire with the Gatling Gun will increase its fire rate up to a limit. The Gatling Gun is, of course, an incredibly simple weapon. It is just simply a fully automatic Jacob's assault rifle with some insane fire rate potential. But it is pretty damn fun, because again, that fire rate potential is insane. This thing burrs hard as hell while looking fucking good doing it. But if you are someone who's previously picked up a Gatling gun, fucked around with it for a little bit, and then put it down, I don't blame ya. If you're just using this on a generic build, it's kinda not great and doesn't really do anything too fancy. And while I do often talk about how much I love very simple weapons, this is a Jacob's AR. A good majority of them are pretty simple guns, but even the most simple ones are still more engaging and more fun to use than the Gatling gun is. A lot of them are also just better and offer up way more than the Gatling does because it's just a high fire rate weapon and that's all it has going for it. But even then, it's difficult to get the full effectiveness out of it because by the time you get to that max fire rate on a majority of builds, you're gonna be reloading. It also takes a good amount of time to actually get to that max fire rate, which makes it very difficult to even reach unless you're laying into a very tanky enemy. Worth noting with this and other spool up type weapons though, weapon charge speed can actually make that spool up time happen a little bit faster, so that is another stat that might be very helpful with this gun. But those are issues that can be remedied through mag size and ammo regen. If you're just using this as it is, it's sort of okay, it's definitely functional, but again, it's just not really doing much to be worthwhile. It functions well enough against squishies, but is gonna take a little bit of time and potentially a couple reloads against badasses. But the less you have to reload and the longer you can sustain the max fire rate, the better time you're gonna be having with this gun. Once you invest into it with that mag size, ammo regen, and dragging your mouse off your fucking desk because dear god the recoil will fight ya, this gun can actually be a bit of a fucking beast and can hold up even into True Guardian Takedown. It still isn't the best thing ever, but it is offering something unique in that the fire rate is absolutely insane when it's maxed out, and if you're able to actually keep holding down that trigger for long enough to make use of that max fire rate, it is going to shred through whatever enemy you point it at. Overall, the Gatling gun is a pretty solid weapon, but it just doesn't offer much of anything for most Vault Hunters and builds. It is good enough that if you're just a fan of this gun, which fair, it looks dope as hell, it is good enough to actually just use it and enjoy it and have a good time with it. But it's gonna be beat out by other options in how effective and even just how unique it can be. And again, in those situations, isn't really offering anything too special. But once you get some mag size and some ammo regen to sustain that max fire rate, the Gatling gun starts to show its potential and its value in being a very high fire rate option. It just takes some work to get it there. But that's gonna about do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. I will be live right after this video goes up, right here on YouTube and also over my Twitch channel, where there'll be a link to down in the description below. And just under that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.